the very handsome, always gets a grin out of you, the very handsome, articulate Fabio Wardley here with me. We're at a lunch with you and Dillian Whyte. Obviously, you're one of his protégés. You've been sparring a lot with him, I hear.
Not as of recently. Obviously, he's done his camp in America. I've done my camp here. But obviously, over the years, I've been signed to him now for years and years. We were just actually reminiscing kind of where it all started and things at the beginning of all of this. So, yeah, we were saying throughout the talk there that we've done over 100 rounds now. So we're into high numbers with each other. That just makes us so familiar.
We talked to Dillian about phase 3 of his career. Maybe this is phase 2 of your career at the moment. Bigger events, you're fighting for the British title. It's not beyond your reach at all anyway, is it? Nathan Gorman, really good matchup. Someone that could test you.
Yeah, exactly. I'm now edging into that middle section of my career.
The netherworld.
Yeah, where I'm a bit more established, a bit more well known, moving into those bigger fights, bigger events, bigger venues. So it's something I'm really excited for. And to have a live, very game, very skilled opponent in Nathan Gorman is something I've been asking Dill for, asking the team for a while. I want to get stuck into these big fights. I see how he's kind of modelled his career on taking any and all comers, and it's something I want to emulate.
Do you get the chance to look at the Fury, White, Wilder, Joshua, Usyk group? You're 7-8 years younger than most of them, and think, in 2 years, that's where I want to be. Obviously, you'll never fight Dillian, I don't think, for a world title, although there's enough money there. It sounds like you've done enough rounds behind closed doors, so you might as well do it in front of closed doors.
We're familiar with each other.
Maybe, but but are you allowed to dream about being a world champion yet in your mind?
I think that's without that dream, without that kind of that focus. Like I always say to myself, I'm a dog that needs a bone. I need a target. I need something to aim at, and that is obviously my ultimate goal. I don't get lost in that fantasy. I don't look too far ahead, but it's always there in the back of my mind. And like you say, those guys, I can edge there in 2-3 years, and then in 2-3 years, Dill, Fury, AJ, they're either finished up or at the very end of their careers. So you're
just knocking the old men off.
Yeah. It's time for me to kind of move forward and be that kind of next generation, that top of the tree kind of people. So there's definitely something I can't wait to get into.
And a couple of predictions: Fury, Chisora.
Fury win KO sometime after the 6th round.
Dillian Whyte, Jermaine Franklin. And will he fight Joshua next year?
I don't know. I know it's a fight he'd love. I think it's a fight obviously Joshua is very interested in. I think that fight has no matter what's going on, I think Bill said the same thing.
It's there for years, isn't it?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they fight in a garden, if they fight on the road, wherever.
No, a stadium, please.
Well, yeah, of course. That's the ideal.
Everyone's going to stop and watch.
Yeah. But
I get the point you're making, yeah.
Joshua versus White, that's the world will stop for a second and have a look. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter when they do it or however. But I do think both of them do want it. It's something they're both, because there is still that kind of there's that level of respect between them now, because they've both had their fight, gone their own ways and done a bit. But now there's still that little bit of, we still both feel there's a little bit unfinished there. So
do you remember? Do you watch MMA at all, UFC?
Sometimes.
Do you remember when? It was either John Jones and Rampage Jackson or John Jones and Rashad Evans. One of those guys. They were a bit of black on black crime.
Yeah.
That's what they called it.
Is that what they called it?
Well, I mean, I say that without colour bar.
Yeah, of course.
That's what they were calling it at the time.
Yeah.
Because there's like South North London, African Jamaican. There's so much blood there, isn't it? And I mean that in a kind of tribal way.
Yeah, of course.
Do you know between two of them?
Similar, I think that'd be similar to how they view it, of the competition of kind of the divide of them two and the separation, and that's why I say there's a little bit of kind of unfinished business left between the two.
Do you ever think, I'll probably fight Joshua in the ring one day?
I'm not sure. I don't think so. Like I was saying, I think by the time I'm kind of really established at that level and ready to take on those level of competitors, Joshua and someone will be kind of moved on and finished up by now.
All right, handsome. Great to see you as always.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.